According to Facebook, having a video in your Facebook post will generate a whopping 100% more engagement than just a plain text post. Your website is 53% more likely to appear on the first page of Google if you have a video on it. Now, these are just two of a bazillion different reasons why you need to use videos in your marketing efforts if you aren't already doing so. See, over the past few years, online video has grown from being a cool tool to a must-have tool for online marketers. Your site visitors do not simply enjoy the videos, they expect them. Now, I don't have fancy cameras or tons of filming equipment, so how can I make a great video? Luckily, these are not required to make a video that will rocket your website to page 1 of the search engines or get loads of free traffic to your offers. The first step in your video creation process is to decide what do you want the message of your video to be. Are you training? Are you selling? Or just looking to show off the cutest puppies in the whole world? Well, thanks to the internet and some free tools you can get from a simple Google search, you can do any or all three. Now, what I'm talking about here is screencasting. Screencasting is basically capturing your computer screen or parts of it, and the output or outcome of this screen capture is a video. Now, how fancy your video ends up being depends on the software and or the methods that you use in your screencasting. Technically, there are many different elements that make up a great screencast video. Bumpers, zooming in and out or not zooming at all, cursor movement, and so on. But it all boils down to video content and audio content and the quality of both. Of these, in my opinion, the audio quality is the most important because you can almost get away with a very bad quality video if the audio quality is perfect. But if you have the perfect video quality and the audio quality is terrible, then you can pretty well bet that most people will tune out of that video very quickly. Now, in order to get the high quality audio required for a good video, you need to begin with the proper microphone. Now, there are many options out there when it comes to buying a microphone, but the bottom line is that you should be looking for a USB microphone and not the type with the small pointy type of connector like what you would plug into your cell phone. Now, the cost of these USB microphones can be just a few bucks, like $10 or so, to several $100s. But I've gotten great audio recordings from mics in the $10 to $20 range. But remember this though, as soon as you can, you should upgrade to the best quality mic your budget will allow for. Now, the rest of your screencasting equipment is that free stuff I was talking about earlier that can be found from a simple Google search. Now, you can use something like Google Drive to create slide presentations. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I've already logged into my Google account here, and up here at the top, right there, that's the guy I'm referring to, Google Drive. And you come over here to create, click on presentation, and it's just like PowerPoint slide or the equivalent in something like OpenOffice. But this doesn't cost you anything and you don't have to download anything. It's right there on your Google account. And I've already done one here as an example and titled it My Awesome Video Slide. So we'll open that up. And this is it. Now, just as an example, let's say that your marketing video is on a product that you're creating or have created, and it's an ebook. What you can do is just take snippets from that ebook and make your slides or your script, or you can just write out the script, totally up to you. But what you would then do is you would take little bits of that script and put on each slide. You don't want to burden the slide here with a whole bunch of text. Matter of fact, even better yet, you may want to summarize that paragraph into a couple of sentences. Then you would read that paragraph while showing this one slide. That way it may not come across as if you were just simply reading the text off of the slide. Some people don't like that, some people it doesn't matter, but that's just another idea. The bottom line here though is that once you have a presentation created of a whole bunch of slides, you just select each slide individually, come up here to File, go to Download As, choose whichever image format you prefer. I would go with the JPEG myself. Then you just download each one of those slides in an image format to your computer. And what you can do now is create the audio. You could use something like Audacity. It's completely free. I'm not sure if they have an option for Macs or not. I'm a Windows kind of person, so I'm not sure. And once you have this downloaded and installed, this is what it looks like here. You've got your pause, play, stop, and your record button. What you could do is just open this up, hit record, then you just start reading from that script that you created those slides from. Come on up here to File, click on export. This is grayed out because they don't have anything in there. But whenever you click on export, it will export in as a WAV file, and then you can use a program like Windows Movie Maker, or if you're on a Mac, I believe the equivalent is iMovie if I'm not mistaken, and you then import each one of those images as well as that WAV file. Then you just sync that WAV file, the audio portion of your video, so that it matches with each one of these slides. Come on up here to this button here. Click on Save Movie, then you select the option that's best for what you are wanting, and there's your video. Now sure, there are more detailed steps involved, but for the most part, these are the basic steps you can take to create your marketing video, with the only expense being for your microphone. And remember, the more videos like this that you make, the more shortcuts you're going to discover, and the better your end product will be. And remember, practice makes perfect. That's going to bring us to the end of this video on the basic makings of a marketing video.